Josh, pick up. I have a question. But what is it? Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Okay, so I actually I've been very busy, as you can imagine.
Yes.
Haven't had the time to do things. But I was talking about the DC Cup right now. TLDR, current system. It's the best possible system, right?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Why is it? Why is it bad? Well,
Well-
okay, not why is it bad. What is a better alternative?
I mean, there's countless better alternatives. What do you mean?
Is there? Okay. Such
Yeah.
as?
I mean, you could have a limit as to how many games you can play, or like a
Okay.
time window or whatever.
Okay.
So you're not encouraged to play for 72 freaking hours.
Okay, then what if people just make new accounts and try and play those accounts up to the rank 1? Would that not just be a way to go around that?
Well, I mean, if your limit is like 10 hours or something,
Uh-huh.
or whatever it takes, you can't do that, right?
10 hours? What do you mean?
I mean, let's
in a
say the limit is, I don't know,
So here's what I'm getting at, right? The current system isn't perfect, but every other alternative just has as many problems and in fact makes it worse to an extent. That's kind of how I feel. Right? Like all of the other suggestions I've heard for the DC Cup, it's like, oh, we should make it a point system on the ladder, for example. Okay, well now you have to play constantly all the time, like for a whole like month at this stage, right? Like every other alternative just has a worse solution.
I don't think they're all strictly worse. I think they're just not fleshed out.
Okay. Well, what's better than the card set? Like, I would rather play for hardcore for a weekend instead of play hardcore all the time, constantly, all year.
I will. What I'll give to you is I think it's not as bad as people make it out to be, kind of.
Right.
But it's still not a good system, or like the perfect system. I could imagine better systems.
I don't think it's perfect, but I think it's the best one, given all of the other alternatives. Like every other suggestion just has worse degenerate gameplay. Like if you limit the number of games, okay, people will just make new accounts. You limit the number of hours, it's the same thing. You make it a point system based on the ranked ladder. Okay, well now you've extended the gameplay from 3 days to just basically 24/7 forever. Like every other system, I feel like just has like a worse outcome.
I don't think a ladder system is as bad as you make it out to be.
What, having to play constantly all the year round?
Well, that's not necessarily what it has to be, right? That's not what it is in other games.
Isn't it? That's how it is in like Hearthstone, I think, for the Grandmasters.
Well, Hearthstone is split into, I believe, into seasons.
Uh-huh. Seasons are monthly, right? Aren't they?
I don't know how it is for Hearthstone. I would think so, yeah. And you would
Right,
like...
so that's the same issue that you have here.
Well, yeah, but there's like things like best finish limits for how many seasons you can... Like, for example, they could make it so like it goes for the entire year, but only like 4 of your season... Only your 4 best seasons count, for example, for everyone.
Okay, but how does that reduce your playtime? You're still
Because you don't have to try hard all 12 seasons.
Right, but you're gonna do it anyway because you need 4 of your best ones.
Well, if you
want to really min max, you would.
Well, yeah,
just
you
play all of them.
would you would just get 4 good seasons and then you're done.
Yeah, but you would still play the other seasons.
I mean,
because
yeah, you're
trying
gonna play a lot if you want to get to Worlds. That's the thing. Or either way.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's like I would rather play a lot for a weekend than play.
Okay,
a lot
so what
all
I will say is I think it's fine for. I'm playing against Mathmic right now, by the way.
Nice, best deck.
And I summoned Raisin in the wrong column again. I think the ones where multiple people qualify over the entire weekend, that one I think is okay. That one I don't have an issue with.
What's that? Sorry.
The
Like
one
the same
where
cup, but in
the
2
Worlds
weekends?
qualifier where like multiple people qualified, not just first in the world. I think first in the world is a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That one I find almost pointless to grind because it seems like super like it's wow.
Yeah, that's fair. But again, like the alternative solutions would probably be fixing the current system or just changing it to something fundamentally worse. That's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's whatever you said is fundamentally worse, but I think the system right now is not as bad as people make it out to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people act like this is the worst thing ever. It's like, it's really not that bad, number one. And number two, 99.99% of the player base, it doesn't even concern you. Like, why do you care? Like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of.
Okay, all right, cool. I just wanted to get a quick take here.
Okay, there you go.
All right, enjoy your math gaming.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, I was not focused in that discussion. They also discarded a Nibiru and I played into it. Oh. It is what it is. I did not pay full attention. I wish I still had my Druisworm now. If I lose this, it's just because I played that turn badly, because I was distracted. Okay, nice. Woo! Clutch.